Question number 8. It says a publishing company is considering publishing an electronic textbook about spreadsheet application for business. The fixed cost of manufacturing, preparation, textbook design, and website construction is $207,000. So let's start by fixed cost. How much did they say? 207. Okay. Now variable. So it says here, variable costs are estimated to be $7.28 per book. So variable cost, $7.28. Okay. It says here, the publisher plans to sell individual subscriptions for access to the book for $44. So the price that they're going to put is $44, right? Now all of these are dollars. Okay. And it says here, build a spreadsheet model to calculate the profit and loss for a given demand. What profit or loss can be anticipated with the demand of 5,000? Okay, demand. 5,000. No dollar sign. Just a number. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to calculate is the total cost. So the total cost is going to be what? The fixed cost, right? Plus, I'm going to open parenthesis, the variable cost times the demand, right? Because we don't have whole numbers just like the fixed cost. We have a number, a dollar per subscriber. So that's where we're going to calculate it. So that's going to be your total cost. Then we're going to do for total revenue. So total revenue is going to be calculated by the price per subscription times the demand. Okay, and so we can calculate then the profit and loss. Profit and loss is going to be equal to the total revenue minus the total cost. Or we can say here, we're short. Okay, so that's why they're asking here, profit or loss, and then we're going to go back in reference to this number right here. Let's go back to answers. Question number 8. Okay, we got that one. It's a loss. All right, requirement 2. So part 2 says, use a goal seek to determine the number of subscriptions that the publisher must sell to break even. Okay, so when we're breaking even is we're not making any profits, we're not making any losses, we just sold to cover all of our costs. Given that the price is $44 per subscriber, so we're gonna go ahead and here it says copy the model below before you go run the goal seek. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna copy it here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and so price is 44. Cancel. Price is 44, and then they want us to determine the number of subscriptions. So they want us to determine the demand. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to data. What if goal seek? Now, what do they want us to do? They want us to set this cell, the profit, right, or loss, to what? To 0. By changing, they want to know the number of subscriptions. So they want to change this cell, right? So they want to know how many subscriptions do they have to have in order for them to cover all of their costs. So we're going to hit OK. Excel ran it. Okay. So this we're going to reference back to the demand. That's the demand. So we need 5,637 subscriptions in order for us to cover all of our costs. And you can see here, by having 5,000 subscriptions, we have a negative, right? So we're a loss. But to break even, we need how many more? 637 more. Okay, let's go to the answer sheet. And 5,637. Here it is. Okay, let's go to 8. Part 3. Use the goal seek to determine what should be the individual subscription price for access to the book in order to reach a target profit of $7,000 with an estimated demand of 5,300 subscribers. It says copy this from part 1 and then paste it down here below. Okay. Use the goal seek to determine what should be the individual subscription price. So they're asking us for how much the price needs to be in order for us to have a profit of $7,000 with the 5,300 subscribers. So I'm going to change this. Now we're going to run the goal seek. What if goal seek here? So what do they want us to do? They want us to see they want us to set the profit, right? Sorry. So set the profit to what? 7,000. So 7. By changing which cell, they want us to see the price. So the price for each subscription in order for us to have a profit of $7,000 with that amount of subscriptions. So we're gonna hit OK. Okay, so we got a number. So we need to sell it at 47.66 instead of 44. I'm sorry. So we're gonna hit equal, reference the cell, enter. Now the two-way data table, same thing, copy the model from part 8. So we're gonna go back up. We're gonna select the whole thing, Command C. Let's paste it here, Command V. It says here, create a one-day data table to vary demand from 1,000. So this is the demand. This is the subscriptions, right? To access sensibility of profit to demand. What is the profit or loss demand of 5,000 units? So they want this one. When the set is priced to 49. So we're gonna change here 49. Right? Then we're gonna go here and we're gonna reference your profit and loss. Right here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run a data table. So we're gonna go data, what if, data table. So in the data table, what are we looking for? So we're looking for how much, right? So we're gonna look up what is the profit and loss demand. So we're gonna look at the profit or loss that we have by having a price of $49, right, per subscription with the subscriptors. So we're gonna row input cell. What do we need to put in row? Nothing. We're gonna need to put it in column, right? Why are we gonna need to put it in column? Because we're talking about the demand. So in the column we have the demand and I wanna know how much. How much can they make? I'm gonna hit OK and OK. So we have some numbers, positive and negative. Then, or profit and loss. We're gonna put it here, and so yeah. And take out the okay. So they want us to know what is the profit or loss in demand of 5,000 units. 5,000 units at the price of $49, we will have a profit of $1,600. She wants us to highlight it, so I'm gonna go back here and go ahead and highlight it, and then in here I'm gonna go back and reference. Sorry, this cell. Okay. Okay, next question. Copy the model from part 8 again. So the original numbers, go back down. Yeah, let's put it around here. Command V. So now is a two-way data table to vary the demand. So this will be the demand and this will be the price per subscription. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did in one data table. We're gonna do the profit and loss here. So before we run anything. Now, they want us to see what is the profit or loss for a demand of 5,000 units at the price of $50, right? 5,000 units at what? $50. So it should be right around here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run the data table. So I'm gonna highlight the table. I'm gonna go to data, what if, data table. Then we're gonna put the row. So in the row, we're gonna go ahead and put the price, right? So because it's the price per subscription right here. Then we're gonna hit enter. And then in the column part, we're gonna put what? The demand, because they're talking about demand right here on column. And the rows, we're gonna do the price. So click on here, hit enter, then hit OK. It should give us the values. I'm gonna select them here. Put the $sign so we can have the clear profit or loss. I'm gonna take out the zeros. And then, so what do they want us to do? 5,000 units, price $50. 5,000 units right here. I'm gonna highlight it, and we're gonna go back. I'll reference to that. I'm gonna hit enter, and that should be the question number 8. Question 8. 100%. 100%. Then that should be the end of the question.